The DJ bout to play my shit. The DJ bout to play my shit. So why me go dumb when this bitch goddamn I'm lit, 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 goddamn I'm lit, 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 lit. And I've been going in, going in, going in. And I've been going in, going in, going in. Goddamn I'm lit, 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 lit.
Hi guys, excuse my voice as it's very raspy and going in and out. I don't know what I did, probably turn up was too hard. But anywho, it's graduation time and I'm going to show y'all how I'm going to make my graduation cap. So some of the things you'll need is like this little glittery foam paper. Like I have these 3 colors, a couple rhinestones or any kind of bling bling. I did the different kind of, the same kind of lettering and whatnot with glitter, a glue gun, E6000, extra glue sticks of course, a pencil to like map out some of the things that I might try to do today, scissors, a knife that's kind of like the tip of like an X-Acto knife so you can go around and cut the part of the hat, this part, so it'll kind of be easier. Of course, your hat. So let's get started. I kind of look a little rough, so don't mind me, of course. I'm basically going to first start out with taking off the tassel that's around your hat. And the very first thing that I can say is this part is like the most important. Because if you mess this up, you're screwed. Always make sure you know which way is the front and the back. And just so you know, it says it also in the inside of it. So it says front here. And also a good way to know is that this crease part is supposed to be at the front of your head. And that this, scrunched up part is supposed to be in the back. So if you do your whole cap and it's the opposite way around and you put it on and your whole thing is turned upside down, you're gonna be pretty pissed. So double check, triple check, quadruple check, keep check. I think what I decided to go with is the blue glitter paper because I only bought lettering in the silver. So obviously I can't use the silver paper and put silver letters on it because that's just stupid. All right, so triple checking that my hat is the correct way, but we're not starting it anyway. But I'm kind of gonna just line up the lines, and from what I was looking at earlier, a tip of my hat is gonna be off on the rims, so that I'm gonna put glitter on the outside of it. Not glitter, rhinestones on the outside of it. So basically what I'm gonna do is line this up. And then I'm not gonna go exactly like to the edge, like if I'm showing to you. I'm not gonna go glue it on just like this because look how much is left on the other side. So I'm basically gonna line it up to where it's equal amount out on all of the sides. You see how there's some left here, and some left at the top. So when I cut, I wanna be sure to cut a little bit further so that it matches all the other sides. So now I'm just lining this up, seeing that it fits somewhat okay. Cool, looks good to me. So this is the part where I'm gonna find a little tricky, and that's why I bought a bunch of extra just in case I screw this up, because obviously this is my first time making this. So I'm kind of just gonna press down to kind of make the indentation of the little circle hole. Well, actually I'm gonna do it the other way so that I can see and not cut into the glitter. So I'm gonna make that indentation and you can pretty much see it. So this is where that knife comes in handy. And move your hat and just for safekeep, put something underneath. If you have a nice table like mine, I should have put a cloth down. My fiance is probably gonna kill me. But what I'm gonna do is make like slight cuts towards the center. And you probably can't see what I'm doing. But yeah, it look raggedy and it's like slight cuts. So basically I just put cuts in so that I can start to try to dig it out. I kind of slightly bend it and just kind of cut. And it made it a lot easier to cut because the indentions was already in it. Okay, so This part is kind of tricky because we're gonna have to mess the head up to get this around it to fit how I want it to fit. And still be able to have a tassel now. So checking to make sure which one's my front. Okay, so this is my front. I think most of my letter needs to be at the top. So I'll do it that way. All right, so look, you just basically pushing it through.
Just work the way through and tuck it underneath it.
All right, so this is how your stuff look neat, and you don't have to have, you know how people do this and they have all the paper sticking around, it's all ghetto, looking ratchet. You don't have to do that. Just do that and kind of pull it under and tuck it, and then I use the tip of this knife to push it underneath it, like just to make sure it's going underneath. So basically what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and glue the sides down, so that way when I put the lettering on top, I don't have to worry about taking the letters off to glue this back down and put the letters back on top, realign it, all of that. So I'm gonna glue this down now and turn the hot glue gun on and get it together. All right, so I'm gonna use two glues. I'm gonna use this E6000 glue and hot glue gun. And like I said earlier, put something under it because like, see when it's hot, it like basically starts doing all of that. So you wanna make sure it's dry before it touches your table. So I'm gonna start by putting some of this because the hot glue gun glue, it dries really fast. So I'm just gonna start putting this down first, just to have like an extra security, and then go in with the hot glue gun and secure it. Look, see how it's oozing out? I don't know if y'all can see it, but this is what I mean with the stuff getting messy. I don't know why it's oozing out. Anyway, take some of that hot glue gun. And then this is kind of where it get a little bit precise because you don't want to glue it down the wrong way. So kind of measure up all the sides. It's thundering outside. I don't know if y'all can hear all that. Before you press. Press down. And make sure all of the corners are correct for ensuring that you glue the next couple sides. Okay, and see, my fiance gonna kill me because it's already getting on my table and I just explained this to y'all. All right. All right, now is the crazy part, figuring out what I want on the hat. So the way I made it and ensuring that this is the front still and it's facing this way, what I see is it's like more trim left on each side, and that's exactly the way I want it so that I can make it a little girly. So these small ones that I have, I'm basically gonna put them on the outside, like the outskirts of both of those sides that have some trim left that's on the direct cap. So these little ones will be glued on the cap. And you notice there's not enough space to glue on like the opposite sides. So it'll be perfect. But until then, I'm gonna take out the letters and try to rearrange them to see where exactly or what I wanted to even say. So far, this is kind of what I got. Of course, Drea the Dream is gonna go on there, my name, and for y'all who don't know, my mom already passed away in 2011. So I kind of want to show somewhat of appreciation to her on there. I haven't glued anything down yet just because I want to draw like these silhouettes and different stuff that I just now started like kind of drawing out, but then I was like figuring like, oh, I don't have none of this on record, so I'm just basically like sketching some stuff that I saw like on Google and like of a girl, and just kind of outlining her. Okay, once you have all like little cutouts, this is how they turned out. And I actually like them. They all came out really nice. And a girl. But I originally wanted this on this side, so just be careful if you cut out, because when you trace it and you draw your thing, you tracing it backwards. So I'm thinking that this was gonna be this way, but the shiny side up is actually gonna go into my name. And I think it's just kind of too much going on in the corner now. I don't know. Let me just play with it and figure out what I want to do. Okay, I think I got it. This is what I'm going to go with. This is going to be my final form. I think I love it, love it, love it. So basically, I need to just take off the like underneath ones and make them like, you know, neater, put them closer together and hot glue them on. So stay tuned. Okay, so far this is what I got. I did one pink strip at the bottom, doing them individual, putting them on, and then I'm gonna do the other side on this side. And then I guess I'll take either some more pink and mix up the corners and add on like the big color, the big silver ones, and some of the pinks, like just in some of the corners. And I'll come back when I have that. Okay, I'm moving basically right along. This so far is what I got. And I'm basically just finishing up like the little rhinestones. I'm making like a little V and then adding the centers with pink on like these. So I'm gonna finish up this one, adding the pink, and then I might, since I did a bigger row on this side, since I had more space, I might just do a pink one individually in between these two. But yeah. So basically all I'm doing is I'm just kind of filling it up, and you gotta move faster because this hot glue gun dries fast. But I'm basically filling up this little triangle, and then taking these off, peeling them one by one, and sticking them right in that glue. And then like press them down so that they stay like that. I also added the pink on top of like the stuff like this just to bring it out more, and on top of the both of the eyes where the dots at. And I'll put an infinity sign because those of you who follow me know that my hashtag is to infinity MB Arnold for my wedding. So I just thought I'll put that in there too because my fiance is awesome. So I guess I'll be back with the final look so I can end this video. Okay, this is basically the final product. Don't forget to add your tassel around this little circle part, and then you're basically done.